Atlanta has selected Brett Favre, quarterback, Southern Mississippi.
So Atlanta gets a favor by selecting Brett Favre from Southern Mississippi. Quarterback, as we had suggested, that they gambled. They said maybe we can get him in the second round, and that's exactly what they did. A 4-year starter at Southern Miss. The Jets are up next. They could pick Browning Nagel, quarterback Louisville. We'll wait and see.
And prior to that, we had back-to-back quarterback selections, which we expected. Brett Favre goes from being a Golden Eagle at Southern Mississippi to a Falcon with Atlanta, and then the Jets with the next selection took Browning Nagel. And Chris, I think Brett Favre was very happy to be staying in the South with the Falcons, but the Jets really had their eye on him.
Brett Favre almost went northeast. The New York Jets were on the phone with the New York Giants, desperately trying to trade up into the Giants spot to get Brett Favre. I'm sure they're happy with Nagel. In fact, I like Nagel a lot. But the Jets really wanted to move up and take Brett Favre, knowing the Falcons were going to take him in that spot.
But Nagel really did improve toward the latter part of the week.
Hey, Nagel had Howard Schnellenberger for a coach. That's going to help him in the NFL.
And that offensive pro set. All right, let's go back to Chris and company. The other Chris Furman.
Let's go quarterback, shall we?
Okay.
The Falcons and the Jets back-to-back doing quarterbacks. Brett Favre, 4-year starter for the Golden Eagles at Southern Miss. A man that had an off-season car accident. They figured he wouldn't even come back till halfway through the season. He was there, second game of the season. If that doesn't show you a little bit about heart, what does?
Well, if that doesn't tell you enough, consider the fact he had 30 inches of his small intestines removed in like August, but only missed 1 football game. The kid's a tough guy. There's absolutely no question about it. Got nice feet, loads the ball really quick, and by that I mean once he makes a decision to let it go, he lets it go without hesitation. I like the way this kid throws a football.
Now, here's another guy that throws the ball very, very well. Browning Nagel from Louisville. If you watch him in this game, the Fiesta Bowl against Alabama, you know he can.
This is the gun in the bunch. This kid here has got an absolute rocket for an arm. This is one of the strongest arms I've seen come out of college football in a long time. He doesn't take long to load again. He gets it up and down in a hurry. Does real nice footwork. That's a hard thing to do, to pump and reload and put a touch on a ball like that with that kind of precision. Both these young men have got great futures, and the nice thing about being drafted in the second round and going to football teams that have already starters is that you can have your development be comfortable. Take a year, maybe 2, and then when you get a chance to play, if the other guy gets nicked, maybe he never gets his job back. Both of them, I think, are not in the blue chip category, but have little sparkles around the outside of them.
What we started to say about Nagel was he had the deep, deep bruise in his arm, but his workout a couple of weeks ago, he was firing him 65 and 70 yards. Now, 4 of your 5 quarterbacks are gone, and really the 4 that we thought that could, if things broke a certain way, Mel, go all in the first round. It should be a little, well, Zolak would be next, but this is about where we thought they would go by this point in the draft.
It really is, Chris. At one point, about a month ago, I didn't think there would be a quarterback selected in the first round, or at least it may not be. Of course, McGuire went. Then we had the second-round quarterbacks back-to-back, and this is about where Boomer Esiason went in 1984. Good spot to go. The pressure's not there of being a first-round pick. You come in. Of course, they have Troy Taylor there as a younger quarterback. It's not the pressure on Nagel, not any pressure on Favre, having Chris Miller there to be the quarterback. And both these guys, I think, will outshine Todd Marinovich, who went to the Raiders in the first round.
All right, so 4 quarterbacks gone. The Dallas Cowboys are up. That's a result of one of their many deals that they made today. This originally was Detroit's pick. The Cowboys look at War Room Cam in a moment.